day to each and everyone. Welcome back again to our channel. Of course, it's me, Coach Gene of Drafting Lifestyle, and we are going to discuss again this topic followed to the continuing yung last topic natin about beam plan. Now, of course, after beam plan, we are going to discuss which is the beam details. Now, beam details is very important, or beam in a structure is very important simply because it has a multiple functions. Before the last video, we discussed about beams that it is very important, especially sa mga roof trusses, second floor framing plan. Beams are very what we call vital and very structural, or every house designs or house plans, buildings, or any structures that we have. So of course, we have so many beam designs and styles here and classifications na pwede natin gamitin. Now, as you can see on the screen, this is a very simple design of a beam. Okay? So, ito isang very simple design ng isang beam wherein this is used for students when they are going to have their own, should I say, designs sa mga plates and outputs nila. So, that's what we are going to discuss on this video. Now, if you are a draftsman which is only starting to learn AutoCAD, this video is for you. Now, for those who are experts, of course, if you have infos and informations that we could help our students, then please share your best supports or comments sa comment section so that we could also enhance our teachings to our students. Okay? So, this is an example of a beam plan or beam detail, that we are going to do on this video. So, as you can see on detailed isometric detail, this is how you are going to have your beam when you're going to look at the what we call the steel bars, and then their positions of stirrups that are located on a simple beam. Okay, so as you can see, this was our previous work. Okay, so in our previous work, that is our beam plan. Now here we're going to design also again another dyan lang sa baba. So first things first, we are going to use the projection method. So I will start with a line, clicking on this side, and then one line here. Then afterwards, copy na lang natin siya on the edges of the columns that we have on our beam plan. Okay, so copy na lang, and then once we're done, always remember, take a look at the roof truss details. That the measurement that we measured here is, I'm going to check it 1:30. Okay, check natin siya, TLI. Then the size is at 0.25. So, mag-offset ako dito ng 0.25. Okay, click na natin siya baba. And then, all the excess must be removed. So, tanggalin lang natin yung mga excess na hindi kailangan. So, ito, hindi mga kailangan. Here, here, and here. Of course, as you can see on the screen, we also have updated our AutoCAD AutoCAD software. From 2019, I did use the 2022 version. So, I'm going to continue here, create lines on this one, and then trim all the unnecessary lines that are not included in our work. So, once I'm here, I'm going to create lines right away for my grid lines. Okay? So, ilagay ko na siya para along the way, madali na lang siyang gagawin. So, after nandito, so I'm going to place a line in the middle here for my guide, and then trim unnecessary marks, and then remove this line, and then eto letter grids, I'm going to copy this one, then place them on their respective position. So position natin siya dito, and then once we're done here, I'm going to convert this one into center line. So later, i-scale pa natin ang ating drawing. Okay, so here I'm going to place here ang tinatawag nating break line. So break line, if hindi siya mag-work sa break line, you can just copy your existing break lines there. So click, middle, click. Okay. Second point. Here, middle. Okay. So break line. Click lang, click. Second point. Then the middle. Okay, so if hindi mag-work, there are times ganito nangyayari, break line. Okay, click. Okay, yun, nag-work, So I'm going to scale this one. a little bit smaller. So highlight this one, and then I'm going to use section line as my thinnest line. Then move this drawing somewhere dito. So I'm going to move this somewhere here. Okay. Then trim yung hindi kailangan, including this one. So copy na lang natin siya sa kanyang opposite position. So click na lang, click here. Okay. Once you're done, trim everything that is not really important on your work. Okay, now once you're done here, I'm going to highlight these three lines or these three objects. I'm going to hide them for the meantime. Okay, now let's try to position right away now yung position ng mga steel bars. So offset ng 0.025 or 1 inch on all sides. So click lang natin siya, click here. Okay, ito naman, ito dito. And then same procedure here, offset ng 0.05 to 5. Okay, ito. And then ito. Okay, now time to extend this one. Ito. Okay, this one. Extend lang. Later, ititrim pa natin to siya. Okay? So here, ititrim, extend lang dito. And then this one. And then this one. So, trim all unnecessary marks that are not included in your work. So, offset ng 0.01 as a size of our steel bars that we have here. Okay, click lang, click. So here, I'm going to trim this one. Then, I'm going to have a circle object which is the representation of steel bar at 0.01 and then enter. So copy, or ilalagay ko siya dito, and then move this object somewhere here. Okay, erase, copy, on the opposite side. Then this one, copy pa din siya dito sa baba. Okay, trim. Then, offset tayo ng 0.01. Okay. Then, trim the unnecessary lines sa ating steel bars. Okay, so when you're going to practice trimming, there are times nagkakamali. Just go on, lalo na sa mga students natin. So, there are times nagkakamali ang pag-trim ninyo. Just always undo your work so that you may continue. Okay? So, ito naman. Remove this one. Okay? Itong sa labas. And then, these two lines here. And here. Erase this. Sobra. Okay, so once we're done, I'm going to erase this. And erase this, and then I'm going to press F for fillet para gawin siyang isang steel bar. Okay? Click. Then F, fillet on the opposite side. And then trim for fillet to make this as one object. Okay, so dito, there are times at 45 degree ang position ng mga stirrups. So here, I'm going to make a line here representing yung paglagay or you could extend it to 0.05, representing that these are bars that are merging. Okay, so Z offset 0.05. Okay, so 0.05 later i-edit natin siya. Okay, now after ito, okay, so you are going to have hatch here. I'm going to hatch this drawing to solid. Okay, so click, and then after natin dito, it's time for us to position our stirrups sa bawat edges, sa isang steel sa ating beam detail. So the same thing we did, what we did in our wall footing and footing column. So copy 0.05, tatlong 0.05. Okay, 0.1. Then after nito, copy 0.1, 0.2 and 0.3. So, tatlong 0.1, 0.05, tatlong 0.3, 0.1, tatlong 0.15, 0.15, 0.3, 0.45. Okay, so after natin dito, you could also use the same method when you're going to have this on. If you want more faster, you can create this, copy this one, copy, then mirror your work. Mirror, click lang, Then type yes, and then place this one or move this one. Ito. Move. Then place it somewhere here. Okay, so once we're done with this one, okay, so offset tayo ng 0.2 or copy natin ito siyang object na to. Copy 0.2, 0.4. After 0.4, we're going to have 0.6, 0.8, and then if you want to have it 1 meter, pwede, as long as naka-at-rest siya. So, after nito, you can just copy these drawings here to the opposite side. So, copy na lang natin siya para mas madali ang trabaho. Copy, and then I'm going to move this drawing somewhere here to the opposite ng ating drawing. Click. Sorry. So, here, if hindi tumama, you can just copy this one. Okay, copy. And then place them again at your most strategic position. Okay, after nito, trim all the excess na nandito sa side. Now, make it more faster. You can just copy these 4 circular objects para sa inyong work. Remember, AutoCAD is a very fast software to work with, lalo sa mga working drawings. Pero always remember, precision is very important. Okay, compared sa kung mag-work tayo. It's very important to work accurate compared sa mas mabilis. Kasi kapag mabilis naman siya, and then hindi correct ang output, so useless pa din. So, copy the same objects here for circular object. Copy. Here, place them somewhere sa middle. Okay. Kahit hindi na doon, here. Okay. Then, trim all unnecessary lines. Offset 0.101. Trim that are not important. Okay. Here. I believe if you are following our video, siguro ngayon medyo mas magaling na at mabilis na kayo mag-work when it comes to working with, should I say, working with your trimming. Okay, so I'm going to move this one here. If I may, offset tayo ng 0.01 here. So which means this drawing must be adjusted somewhere here. So natin. Okay, it's okay if you are working with this one slow kasi hindi naman kailangan masyadong mabilis talaga. Important is you are working accurately. Okay, so here, copy these 4 objects, copy here, paste them, copy, then okay, this one, copy din to sa baba. Sorry, it must move here. Yeah, just do it. And then dito. Move. Here. This one move. Okay, to the edges. Now, once we're done with this one, okay, if you want to work also with your beam plans or beam details dito, hanggang dito lang talaga, pwede rin naman siya kasi repetition na lang man dito siya. Okay, so I just did want to have it as a whole para makita ninyo ang continuation ng ating work. Okay, so once we're done with this one, Okay, once we're done with this, it's time for us to layer our work. So here, I'm going to highlight this hole and then copy or set the layer into wall para madali na natin siyang ma-identify as the main line natin. So, fine lines yung other extra lines. Match everything here. Then, ito. This one. These two lines. Okay, so, once we're done here, copy. Opposite side. Okay, click. Then, after nito, I'm going to go back to set the objects na naka-hide kanina to end isolation. Okay, so once nandito na tayo, I'm going to copy this one here sa baba, and then I'm going to set the scale into 1:30. So, some students would ask, Sir, bakit kailangan pag detail ang drawing pinapalaki? Of course, we have to specify the detail of the drawing, lalo na kapag mga small working areas. So, for the worksman to follow easily, kailangan naka-detail siya and set the scale into higher para mas madali nilang maintindihan at makita kung saan nila, kung ano ang mga distance ng mga drawings. Okay, so I did leave here something. So I'm going to copy or set a rectangular object ng 0.2 to 0.25, which means this is our drawing here. So copy na lang natin ito siya. Copy here. Then place it somewhere here for our object. So click this one, erase. So offset na 0.01. Okay, offset 0.01. This one and these other lines here. Then trim all the unimportant lines that are not needed. So, of course, this is just a simple beam design. Ipapakita din natin dito mamaya yung isa pang meron siyang bend bar sa baba. Okay? So, here, erase this one, and erase this one. So, set this one drawing into fine lines. Okay? So, fine lines here. Then, if you wish to, you can copy yung ginawa natin dito sa foundation plan. Okay, so here, yung itong part na to. So, copy natin ito siya. Putting this one, copy. So, check the scale before you go ito. So, 1:20 meters. So, here, I'm going to transfer it here. Okay, set drawing, scale, 20/100, enter. And then move this drawing. Okay. Side. Okay, click, trim unimportant lines. So once we're dito na, okay, dito na siya, it's time for us to scale again this drawing. So copy, or if you want, diretso na scale. So 100/30. So copy or move this drawing on your drawing paper. So copy this one to the opposite side. Now, once nandito na tayo, okay, it's time for us to label our work. So, start text, place text here, then I'm going to type here, support. Then, move this text somewhere here. Copy this one to the other side. This is mid span. Okay. So, this is the section of the beam na ginawa natin. Also, we are going to change our dimension setup into 1:30. So, dito na, click lang natin set current, close, press DLI for our work. So, click 0.20, opposite side, 0.25. So, same procedure, DLI, dimension linear. Pwede rin naman if you want it more faster, quick dimensions para mas madali. Okay? So, after nito, copy. I'm going to place this one here on top. Okay, I'm going to edit the text. So, 12 millimeter percent C as diameter. Okay, 12 millimeter diameter top steel bars. Then sa baba, copy lang din ulit siya. Same procedure. I'm sorry, there must be 2 dash 12 millimeter steel bars. Same thing. Copy this one. Then I'm going to change right away here. Bottom steel bars. Now, since the same lang din ang mid span natin, because this is just a simple one, I'm going to place it somewhere here. Okay? So, you can just move. Make it closer. Then, after naman ito, it's time for us to place dimensions dito. DLI, click lang. Click DCO. So, then, DLI. Click, then click. Okay. Then, once you're done, it's time for us to place our labels sa ating drawing. So, dimension lines, then text. Change this one to text. Okay, so MLD. Okay, this one F8, 12 millimeter percent C diameter steel bars. Then copy na lang if you want to place it on the other side. Ito. Okay, then MLD. Ito naman. Okay. 10 millimeter diameter percent C. There's stirrups, or sometimes they use it lateral ties. Either way, okay lang naman siya. Lateral ties, space at, if ang proper term niya is lateral ties or stirrups, kindly correct me if sa mga professionals natin kung ano mas proper, lateral ties ba or stirrups, para mas maano namin siya, mas specified talaga namin siya. So, for now, I'm going to use lateral ties spaced at 3 dash point 0.05 comma 3 dash point 0.10 comma, okay, 3 dash 0.15 and the rest at 0.20 meters both ways. Okay, so click lang sa labas once you're done. So click lang, then this one kindly place it sa pinaka position niya. Okay, so change this one into text. Okay, then we're almost done. Okay, so move na lang natin ito siya, because I'm going to give you the beam, yung isa pang style wherein they are using somewhere top sa top, bali 3 bars, and sa mid span 2 bars. So usually nakalagay natin naman ito siya sa beam 2. Okay, so sa beam 2 dito, so I'm going to specify that once here. Okay, so I'm going to copy this one, copy. Okay, beam 1 details. Okay, so scale, so move lang natin siya dito sa ating drawing. Okay, F8. So we are already done with the beam 1. Now what if meron tayong beam 2? So sa beam 2, let's say for example, they have the same measurement. But the thing is, ang gusto ng engineer sa beam 2, meron siyang laterals, meron siyang bars na going downwards, wherein it supports the mid span, wherein masyadong mahaba ang span ba, or it must be specified na mabigat ang weight doon. So here, I'm going to offset here at point, if this is 3 dito, no, this is 3. So here, I'm going to break the drawing, copy, rotate the drawing, then I'm going to move here, somewhere here. So, click lang, and then adjust, move a little, make it more on center. Silayan natin siya ng konti para may balance. So, trim natin yung hindi kailangan, and then erase natin yung siya. So, sa between grid B and C. Okay, so dito naman, erase lang natin siya, yung hatch. Then erase natin yung hindi kailangan. Okay, so here, here, here. So, hatch ko lang siya balik dito, which is the same solid pa rin. And then match right away dito. Okay, so now, let's focus here sa grid B and C. So, ang gusto ng engineer, meron siyang top bars dito na 3, and then sa baba dito is 3 naman. So, always remember, get the total measurement and get this, meron tayo nakikita L/4, which is 1/4 of the total length of this span is the measurement kung saan mag-slope ang ating drawing. So, offset tayo ng, if this is 3 meters and then 1/4 ng measurement ng 3 meters is at 0.75. So, offset tayo ng 0.75 both sides, dito at saka dito. So, once you're done, I'm going to make a line here which is at 45 degrees. So, tab natin siya 45, enter. Okay? So, click lang natin siya hanggang dito. 3, extend the drawing, which means the drawing is still there. So, offset ng 0.01 for the steel bars here. Then trim the excess drawing, or you can extend this one. Okay, and then trim this drawing here. So, after natin dito, okay, now that we have already here the lines that we have, then I'm going to mirror this one right away. Click on this siya on the opposite side, then click set no, and then move this drawing, okay, dito sa ating order sa opposite side. So, click lang natin siya, place it here. Then, once you're done, remove this one, okay, then extend yung line natin dito, then here, so opposite dito naman sa kabila, extend, okay, then trim yung hindi kailangan. Okay, so once you're done here, I'm going to highlight this one, then change this into wall. Okay, ngayon, once na dito na, okay, copy, okay, move this one, then type SC 100/30, enter, and then move this drawing, okay. So say for example, you need another page for this one, okay, so copy, kuha tayo ng isang page. But if you have A3 paper, kasyang-kasya naman ito siya sa isang A3 paper. Click lang, then move this drawing somewhere here, dito. Okay, now I'm going to copy this one here, itong dalawang tong object na to, because they have the same size. But if you don't have the same size, you have to create another object. Okay, so you have to draw another one. So here, this time mag-add ako ng circle sa gitna, sa top. Okay, and then on the top, dito tatlo na po siya. So I'm going to edit this one. This is 3 on of 12mm, and then dito naman sa baba on the mid span, which means bumaba ang bar or nag-slope ang bar, then papalitan natin siya ng 3 of 12mm. So this time I'm going to place this one DLI, click to the center, And then I'm not going to place it 7.75. I'm going to edit this one. Double click lang natin yung dimension. Click length slash 4 or length of 4, what we call the 1/4 of the length, which is the measurement of the slope. So click lang natin to, copy, position it this one, copy. Okay, so I'll go to make dimension nilang kaya. Dimension lang talaga. Okay, so click. And then this one. So same procedure, double click yung dimension, then click yung number figure, type L/4, which is the 1/4 measurement. Okay, then after nito, once you're done, so if you want to place a general dimensions for both of this one, you may do so. So click, choose dimension line, then here DLI, match. Okay, so here I'm going to copy this one. Okay, beam 2. So here that we are done, now we are done. So i-move lang natin to siya dito. Okay, so sobra, kindly center your work because it's much more nice to look at your drawing kapag naka-center. Okay, so this one, copy. Okay, check. So here, beam details, beam detail 1. Okay, beam 1 details. Okay, click lang natin sa labas, copy. Then this one, beam 2 para sa ating submission. Okay, so that's how you're going to drop your beam details. Okay, so if you have much more detailed work, pwede rin siya. Now, there are times they have to add schedule of beams. Now, para sa mga higher drawings na napakarami ng beam, they are using schedule of beams wherein nakaayos siya sa isang table and then it describes already kung ilan ang gagamitin yung steel bars and spacing of steel bars. Okay, so before we proceed, copy this one. They have the same measurement. For final work, click lang natin siya. And then ito naman, copy stirrups natin para sa ating detailed work. Okay, so click lang. And once you're done, if you need to adjust a little bit, pwedeng. Okay, so once you're done here, it's time for you to plot, of course, by plotting your work. Okay, continue single plot sheet, drawing to PDF, answer full bleed A. If you have printer, automatic go with your printer. Now, since we don't have printer here, click lang and then apply to layout. Let's take preview. Always continue. So this is our beam details. So okay, so click lang natin siya. So control. Once you're done, so press OK. So this is beam 1. Then I'm going to save it on my desktop. Save. So last one that we have here is the beam 2. So plot pa rin tayo. Continue single plotting. Okay, Windows. So beam 2 na naman tayo. Click, apply to layout, preview, make sure. So if you want to have it on AutoCAD, okay, yes, okay. Preview muna before proceed. So beam 2. Then after nito, once you're done, okay, apply to layout, okay. So beam 2. Save. So that's how you are going to draft your AutoCAD works on beam details. So I believe dito muna tayo mag-end sa ating beam plan, sa structural details, because we are going to move forward now to electrical works. So this is Coach Gene of Drafting Lifestyle, and we are happy to teach you everything that we know. And if you have something that we don't know, if you know something that we could use for our students, please feel free to message or comment there sa baba so that we could improve our teaching and learning that could address the needs of learners and their learning needs. Maraming salamat po hanggang sa susunod na ating video tutorial para sa ating AutoCAD Works. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. You're chilling in the rain. You're some kind of butterfly.